It's got...
Frank True Brit Bruno. He won the W.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this. But it could only happen here.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Jab does not score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nope, that jab not going to score. Well done with that counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Not a lot of defense here at all. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter... On to the second round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
He blocks the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You don't want to trade shots. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fist. That counter shot lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that jab. Can't find a home with that jab. Just misses with the right uppercut. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next.
On to the 4th we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Do you believe this? Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level. And you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That right uppercut misses. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Bruno not answering back. Bruno, though, showing you how tough his chin is. And the big heavyweight Bruno is down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see how the game plan changes after that. Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Swing and a miss with that hook. And down goes Fury. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. You have once, you've got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back.
No hair on the second, Johnny. Bruno covering up. Waking up from that nap.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. It looks like he's gonna do it. He's gonna beat Frank Bruno. Do you believe this? Bruno's a veteran, though. He knows how to survive. Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Bruno seeing cobwebs. Talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though.
Round 7, here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'd come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so like to outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Trying to land that jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. And we enter the 8th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Needs to put some combination work together. Hold it right there. Oh, is Bruno gonna go down? It seems that maybe Bruno has survived the storm here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Bruno's a veteran, though. He knows to hold that thought. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? And that'll do it as Bruno goes to the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.